Doing stand-up comedy has never been easy. Most times I ask myself the question, why stand-up comedy? A lot of people said I'm funny. Yes, but why not funny sitcom? I'm here to find the answer. My name is Uche and I want to become a stand-up comedian.
I was like, what's this? They say it's the new model. I'm here with Senator. I'm going to ask him some questions. So stay tuned, watch, and learn. You have been in the business for years and you're still relevant. So I want to know what's the secret to your success? What and what can I do to top my game so I can also be relevant?
Thank you. Well, the truth is, there's no particular secret to success. There's no standard, because what could be your secret might not be my own secret to success. I mean, what you can consider as success might be quite different from some other person. Some people will tell you that success for them is when they influence other people's lives, the lives they influence. So that is success for them. Some other people will tell you that success for them is how many skyscrapers they've been able to build. Some other people will tell you that success is how much they've been able to steal from government coffers. So different, opinions. But for me, in the trade of comedy, especially stand-up comedy, I would say that one of the things that has brought me up to speed is the fact that first and foremost, I understood that it was the passion that brought me into the trade, not the money. If the passion brings you into the trade, what it simply means is that whatever challenges you face while you're in the trade, you will stay because you have a passion for it. You wouldn't see money as a factor to build your career. You will see the passion first to build your career. Then you build it to a point where the monies begin to come. That is how it is. For some of us, passion led us into the game. Not because some other person is making money or driving cars or building houses. They will say, oh, this should be the business to do. That wasn't what inspired some of us. Me in particular, that wasn't what inspired me. What inspired me was the passion. And the passion drove me to the point where I decided to study theatre arts and performing arts in university. So I got some level of training to attach my passion. And another thing that also helped me is the fact that I respect relationships. My clients, I don't joke with them. My fans, I don't joke with them. Their opinion matters a lot. I know a constructive opinion, and so I stand by that. Because sometimes some fans will be the ones to even make you understand the dimension your art should be going. They make comments, they say things, and from there you learn. So these are some of the elements. And then lastly, one thing that has helped me get to this point is I don't see the business as a competition. I'm not competing with anybody. I see myself as my own competition. So at every level, I try to better myself. At every level, I try to reinvent myself.
Okay,
So that's it.
okay, so thank you very much. When you were starting off, were you looking up to anybody? Like, who inspired you? Did you watch any?
No, funny enough, I didn't. I can't see who inspired me, because the way I live my life, I draw strength from everybody. It's not every aspect of life that you have inspiration coming from the same person you trade with. There are other things that can inspire you. There are other elements of life that can inspire you through other people. Take for instance, the aboki that sells the small kiosk you see. He runs it from a small sweet chewing gum, soap, omo, to a greater level. From there, he buys a small keke for himself, a small bicycle for himself. From there, he gets married. From there, he has children. And that shows you consistency in the business. That I can learn from. That inspires me. Do you get what I'm saying? It teaches me that consistency. It teaches me that diligence in business. So you cannot say I got that one from stand-up comedy. So I get inspiration from every member of the society.
Okay. So how long does it take you to write a joke?
There's no time put to a joke actually. Depends on what the inspiration is. Depends on what the content at that time is. If it's a content that is complete, as it comes, it comes. But if it's a content that you feel is not yet complete, but this inspires a joke, it's going to take a process because you want to make it, get to finish it. And sometimes you see that when you're telling a joke on stage, the way you tell it at the Muson Center, for instance, might be different from the way you say it in Sulere. Do you get what I'm saying? So every day something better, something nicer, but attached to the joke. So you don't have a time limit for a joke. It comes as inspiration.
Okay. Before now, there was nothing like comedy clubs where you can test jokes. So when you are kicking off your comedy career, were you testing joke with your friends? How do you ascertain, okay, this joke is really funny to sell? Do you test your material with some of your close friends?
When I was coming to I used to test my jokes with my late mom. My late mom had a very great sense of humor. And I got this whole talent from her. So my mother laughs at the joke, then that joke is funny. If she doesn't laugh, you have to start thinking of how to rework it. That was at the early stages. I wouldn't say there are comedy clubs. There are no comedy clubs actually. What we have is lounges, clubs, social clubs where people can perform comedy. Comedy clubs are actually not kind of things that we see. It's just like having a bar or a lounge and then people can perform while customers drink. If you see a comedy club, strictly for comedy, for the purpose of comedy, that's it. So you have things like that in the West. Testing jokes, you have friends. You test jokes with friends, you test with colleagues that you are safe. I don't test with somebody who will carry to test somebody. So that's basically how it is.
Okay, sir. What's your say on originality of a material, originality of a joke? Being original as a comedian.
Well, being original is very, very key. It's key in the sense that it gives you more confidence. If you're original, you're more confident. If you're not original, there's some level of lack of confidence. You don't know if this joke now, if you're going to say it the way you heard it. Two different things. And originality goes a long way to improve your confidence. It shows that you're a creative person. But at one point or the other, people had opportunities of starting their career with other people's jobs. So it's normal. So I think that it's totally not out of place. If you don't have the original jokes, you could start off with the ones that are not yours. But now get inspired to create jokes. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now get inspired to create jokes. Because you can't live off other people's work. You can't live off other people's creativity. If you start making money from it, trust me, you don't take it too far. Then people get to understand that most of these things you say is not easy. Someday, it might take some time. You might be having fun now, but after a while, it'll be evident that originality lacks in this particular space.
If you had a more paying job, would you have still done comedy?
I got a more paying job. I got an offer in the bank back in the days when I finished from the university because I made a 2-1. I made a second class upper credit.
A strong 2-1.
Yes, very strong. And a university award. So then banks were searching for people with 2-1 and all that. I remember my mom telling me, no, I mean, like they are paying 200,000 dollars. Was it 150? Why don't you try them? Why don't you try them? But I knew I was going to be sacked if I go because I'm a very unconventional person at some point. So I know that they will just say this one thing saying a joke. You get, and so I stuck to it. I got an offer, but I stuck to what gave me satisfaction, which is this business. And today it has paid off.
I've not seen any Nigerian comedian with the special on Netflix or any other platform. I don't know, is it the way it's being structured or is it because of the packaging?
I don't think it's got to do with that. Until you put a Netflix on it, that's what makes it a Netflix special. Some comedians have done specials. A lot of comedians have done specials. During our shows, we perform for like an hour. That's a special.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's not until you put a particular brand to it. And, a lot of people have done specials. Baba did almost 3 hours one time. Danny Imaz has done an hour, almost 2 hours. I did an hour during my show. Maskana has done almost 2 hours. So people have been doing specials. It's not any, Bobby has done same. A couple of people have done. But it's just that it's not a Netflix special. What makes it Netflix specials, for instance, the fact that a brand called Netflix comes to pay for that services. Do you get what I'm saying? So, if you're talking about Netflix special, for instance, they just got into Nigeria, so let's give them some time to structure what they have. I think comedy is a content that is inevitable. They will definitely come searching for it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Okay, so what's your final advice to other upcoming comedians watching this? We'd love to get to the top as well.
Well, like I said, they should be first and foremost conscious of what is driving them into the trade. Is it the passion or is it the money? Because sometimes you see people just say, they make money inside the work. They just go into it. Understand what is driving you to the trade. Is it the passion? If it is for the passion, then you must take the disciplines of the passion. It's very important. And if it's for the money, I think we should start looking for other things that we do. Because take for instance, the corona has hit this season. Those who are stand-up comedians are not really beneficial of this moment. So if, for instance, it's the money that took you into the business, you say, no work again. But if it's the passion, you still believe that someday the society will normalize to at least admit your trade. So they need to understand what the passion is that is driving them into the trade. If it's financial passion or if it's a talent passion, you get to define. And then don't ever feel that you are bigger than your audience. Without an audience, then you are nobody. You must respect them. You must know how to handle your relationship with your fan base. It's very important.
So thank you, sir, for your audience. We really appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Subscribe to Funny Archie's YouTube channel to support his trade. Thank you very much.
Please drop your comments and subscribe.